if police arrest people for doing stupid stuff, then chances are the police are really stupid. And I mean, let's face it, the police also got arrested for doing stupid stuff by other police officers. And some lost their job for doing stupid stuff too. Like I said, the police officer whose paramedic wife ate a bunch of pot brownies and didn't know they were pot brownies. Called 911 high as a kite.
Yeah, tying up the line for somebody that actually needs it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They the ones who called for help. But they were high as a kite. They didn't even know they just ingested a whole bunch of pot brownies. A whole plate of it. I mean, I see people like getting hot as the next person, but most people don't eat that many pot brownies. And who hasn't succumbed to pot poisoning? Tell me who. Yeah. Yeah, you're high as a kite. You're high as a kite. Just for the love of God. Just for the love of God. Don't call 911 like an idiot. And tell them that you're high as a kite. That you need help. It's just like calling 911 because you got your dick stuck in a jacuzzi jet trying to have sex with it. Then you really be laughed at. That was embarrassing as it was. Which is why it ended up on the world's dumbest criminals.
And it should have been.
Yeah, in a segment, it was not making that up. Sure enough, he was stuck in a jacuzzi jet after he tried to have sex with it.
Right. Anyway.
Yeah.
Can we try to get, can we, okay. Let's close this out on what we're here for, if we can.
Yes.
We've gone way over an hour.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, when you have to go to plan B, this is what you're expecting. This is, just expect this.
Yeah.
However, let's close this out with
a little bit of positivity, folks. Let's just be grateful.
Any news that you've seen either for the NWF website?
Let's just be grateful that we have another day. Let's leave it at that. Let's be grateful that we were given many opportunities to fix the mistakes we made.
Yep, that's true.
Let's not let that kill your joy. If you do stupid stuff, then you get what you deserve. And that's on point, and that's on promise. I can't stand enough that if you promise to do something, but you turn around and negate that, not only will you
try to pass it off as something that somebody else gave.
Yes. Not only did you try to make them look stupid, you made yourself look like a humongous jackass. And that's the whole. And that's not the point.
And that's sad.
It really is.
Responsibility for your own stupidity. Come on, folks.
Yes.
We've got to be better than that.
Yes. Do something good.
Please.
Read to kids. Donate to charity. Do something for charity. In fact,
get ripped off.
Yes. If those of you who like to play games, there's a charity going on right now called Extra Life.
And if you would like to explain to the people what you were participating in the other day, and how folks should actually be a part of it, if it's still available, to actually help kids.
And speaking of which, the Monroe Carroll Children's Hospital and the Children's Miracle Hospital Miracle Networks have an organization going on right now called Extra Life, which I signed up for.
And I believe I saw that posted on your timeline. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday.
Yes. Y'all,
So,
play some video games. Play some board games. Don't make money. Do something.
and if people want to actually be a part of it, and I don't know how long it's going on.
Until November the 7th, the big game day.
Huh?
November the 7th is the big game day.
So today's the last day?
Nope. You can still sign up. There's still time.
How long do they have it going till?
Big game day is November the 7th. You can still sign up.
And for those that actually want to be a part of that, how can they?
Actually, if you go on Facebook or go to extralifeforkids.org, it'll have a registration form. Click sign up. And the rest is history. Make sure you log in. How long you're playing, or as simple as donate. Donate as much as $10. Every little bit helps. You can play games or you can donate. It's still going to a good cause. It's still going to the Memorial Carroll Children's Hospital.
Memorial Carroll Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt.
And the Memorial Carroll Children's Hospital at Williamson Medical.
Mm-hmm.
It all goes to a good cause.
Pitch in for the kids, because they need it.
Yes.
Or for any kids organization that could use the help.
And folks, if you have
By all means, do your homework.
Yes, and folks, if you have a Facebook account, it will be posted on the timelines on everybody's Facebook account. Just click sign me up. That's all you have to do. It's just that easy.
But please make sure you do your homework so you don't fall to being fall for a con that could be on an episode of Con Artists on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hear anybody from the podcast get suckered into a con. And on that note of positivity, before we close this thing out, any other news from the NWFL or Nightmares Football as we head out for this week's episode?
News on that front. The news from the main man himself. The website is still not working right. But it might be up pretty soon. So we're keeping our fingers crossed and hoping for the best that it does pop up. That it does launch correctly. Without any glitches and without any screw-ups.
Yep, that too.
And if the owners of the Hippies are listening, on behalf of my colleague and I, we're so sorry for making fun of your team's name. And I know you laughed at it a couple of times too. I know you.
In the ever popular, yes. They're sorry at least for this week.
Well, I'll have to apologize for this man every week because this is nuts.
At least for this week.
Oh Jesus, bruh. Jesus, man.
Until we actually have to play them.
Stop it.
That's almost about as worse as the Washington football team.
Oh boy.
Oh, and by the way, one complaint with the radio broadcast team. I've talked to a lot of broadcasters on my podcast, which is the Blind Broadcaster Pod, for more free plugging. For those that actually want to enjoy that on Apple Podcast or most podcast platforms and directories. We talk about this from time to time, about a 3-man broadcast booth. The Washington football team has 3-man booth of Brett Romstein, former Washington football team cornerback D'Angelo Hall, and game day host / third wheel, like the Carolina Panthers have, and Julia Donaldson.
Jesus Christ.
No sideline reporter.
Well, speaking of sideline reporter, one sideline reporter made a former radio broadcaster eat his own words.
Sweet.
And after his boss heard that comment on Monday, Tuesday, he was out the door. Yes, folks, Dad McNeil, you are hereby the Grand Puma of assholes for asshole of the month. Because your sexist comment about Maria Taylor just cost you your job. Because if you were listening last week,
Hold on, back up a second.
Dan McNeil.
Isn't that the one that was from the McNeil and something show on the Score out of Chicago?
That's the one.
That's what I thought. Used to be the guy that was part of the three-man weave of McNeil, Yurko, and Harry on ESPN 1000 in Chicago.
Yeah. Monday.
It's fingered afternoon sports talk show from 2 to 6 every day.
Now, Dan McNeil broke as a joke and without a job. Because on Monday, Maria Taylor was doing the sideline report for the Broncos-Titans game. His comment said, is that what a sideline reporter is supposed to wear or an Adult Film Network Awards presenter should wear?
Now, okay. I believe that was the number 2 broadcast team with John Saunders and whoever that color analyst is.
Nope, this came out of Dan McNeil's mouth because he took to Twitter.
No, here's what I'm saying, though. I listened to their final call of the Gostkowski field goal. I hate to say it, that broadcast team for number 2 for the Titans-Broncos game, I hope that's not the Monday Night Football team for this season. Because
it's not.
I'll just put it this way. I hope that broadcast in the booth, except for Maria Taylor, never sees the light of television day ever again.
No. Because apparently Dan McNeil took to Twitter when he watched the game.
I'll put it this way. That's why I don't follow him.
Yep. He took to Twitter and said...
I don't follow twits.
Yeah. And he said, and he quote, folks, is this how a NFL sideline reporter is supposed to dress? Or someone who's presenting an adult film award? He said that Monday. On Tuesday, his boss found out about it, and he was out of the job. And on NBA Countdown, Jalen Rose gave her praise, admiration, and commitment.
Basically, J. Rose, put that mug on blast, bruh. Please.
They already did. She's the one who put it on.
Look, check this out. McNeil needs to be on blast everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Not only did Rose put him on blast, but Maria Taylor put that nail in the coffin. She said, she took to her own Twitter page and said, come on, ladies, let's show this misogynistic man his sexist ways. And show him she did. He was out of the job by the time they found out.
All I gotta say about that is a big old double thumbs up on that. And McNeil, a big old double F you.
Yes. Maria Taylor, you are our shero of the month.
I mean, literally. Capital F, capital U, double middle fingers in the air.
Yep. A double middle finger and a gunshot blast to boot.
And, oh yeah, before you leave, make sure some woman in a 16 shield keeps you right in the garage.
And, yeah, and folks, speaking of Twitter and TikToks, athletes, this is something you should not be doing. If you see Shaquille O'Neal doing the thrust, turn off your computer, turn off your phone, and go wash your eyes. Because that's embarrassing. You don't want to see a big man do a hip thrust.
A 7'1" I'll put it this way. If we lose not having a podcast next week,
yeah.
It's nice knowing us.
Yes.
Literally. But if we're still here next week, hopefully, we'll be here next week.
Yeah.
We'll see what we get guest-wise heading into next week, unless we can move some things around.
Yes. Well, I guess it's time for us to go, because if we talk anymore, this is going to be after hours, and we're just going to be talking about more bullshit.
Yeah, and there's way too much of that that'll probably clog our system to the point of almost...
Ah!
Please.
Yeah.
For all of us, goodbye. Until next week.
Signing